Hello, and welcome to episode 18 of Rivers Arcade Review. My name is Ed. This channel is dedicated to the coin-operated video games of yesteryear. Today I'll be reviewing a random game, Invaders Revenge. Invaders Revenge is a conversion of the original Space Invaders. This game was released by Zenitone Microtech around 1980. My first time playing Invaders Revenge was on MAME. Invaders Revenge is a space shooter just like the original Space Invaders, but with many different modifications. You control your ship with the same controls as Space Invaders, and one button for both fire and thrust. You can only have one shot on the screen at a time, but if you hold the button down after firing, you will activate your thrust. Although this game does have similar sounds as Space Invaders, MAME isn't able to recreate them, hence the silent gameplay. Invaders Revenge is a lot different from the original. Instead of 55 invaders, each level has between 5 and 7 invaders, but they move in much different patterns, including diagonally. After shooting all of the invaders in the wave, the next one will begin. Each wave has different invaders as well as a different attack formation. As the waves get higher, the invaders will spin, therefore making them more difficult to shoot. The invaders have added angled shots to their weapon arsenal, making it easier for them to destroy your ship. There is something new that the invaders have up their sleeves, a kamikaze attack. Occasionally, when you shoot an invader, it won't explode, but it will flip over and dive bomb straight down at an extremely high rate of speed to try to destroy your ship. After you lose a life and begin the next, the invaders regroup into a similar pattern that they started at the beginning of the wave instead of how they were formed as your ship was destroyed. You also have a limited fuel supply. The longer you take to destroy the invaders, the more fuel you burn. There are also new enemies in this game, including meteors as well as an indestructible UFO. You must shoot the meteors as they fall to the ground because if they hit the ground, they will destroy some of your fuel supply. Also, if an invader makes its way to the ground, it will steal fuel from your supply and bring it up to the UFO, and the UFO will begin moving left and right as well as firing fast missiles at you. Although if you shoot the invader before bringing the fuel to the top, it will be destroyed and the fuel will return to the ground and back to your supply. If you run out of fuel, the game ends no matter how many lives you have left. After you clear 7 levels, the UFO is transported to the bottom of the screen and your ship is rocketed to the top, and then you must guide it back down and dock with the UFO. You must avoid the moving squares that move left and right or they will destroy your ship if you collide with them. If you complete the docking, your fuel tank will be refilled completely and you receive bonus points based on a bonus timer, but if you fail, you must continue with whatever fuel you have left. You start the docking round with 1,000 bonus points on the meter, and they decrease 10 points approximately every half second. Scoring is identical to the original Invaders, 10 points for the skull-shaped Invaders, 20 points for the flipper-shaped Invaders, 30 points for the pointy-head Invaders. Although if you shoot an invader that is hauling fuel to the top, there is no score. You also score 50 points for shooting the meteors. Also, after completing all 7 levels and the docking level, the game restarts on level 1. You must avoid all falling items, including released fuel cans dropped by destroyed invaders. I found Invaders Revenge to be a very repetitive and boring game since the invader pattern is repeated. This means that Wave 1 will start the same as previously, and so on. I really can't recommend playing this game in arcades, although if you have it on an emulator, you can give it a go. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any games you would like me to review, please leave a comment below or on my homepage. Please remember to hit like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for future videos.